Sometimes you'll get a problem like this. It says write the vector in the form bracket A, B bracket. And again, I'll give you this picture like we see below here. Now, essentially what this is going to do is this doesn't change anything I do from the previous problem. It just, in a sense, giving me the information. I just have to write it down. So what I mean by that is I'm just going to try to find A and B. So my A is going to equal in the magnitude of U. So I'm still using the exact same formula. So then the magnitude of A, and that's what that 4 is there. And then I'm going to write the cosine of 140 degrees. And that's going to give me my A. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of write this out so you can make sure you're getting the same thing as well. And just be careful of the mode on your calculator with these. This is probably one of the most important things that you can do with your calculator. So the cosine of 140 is just going to be negative 0.766, blah, blah, blah. And I just kind of wanted to put that in there for you so you can see what you should be getting. And then when I multiply those together, I'm going to get negative 3.0641, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and there's A. Now for B, okay, now again, keep in mind, I'm using my calculator because 140 degrees is not something that's going to give me my nice answer like it did for the previous problem. So then for B, it's going to be 4 times sine of 140 degrees. Okay, so that'll be 4 times 0.642, blah, blah, blah. And then when I multiply those together, I'm going to get 2.5711, blah, blah, blah. So then when I write my final answers, it'll tell me to round to this decimal place or that decimal place. It could say round to 4 decimal places, so we're just going to do that. So then that would mean it would come out to this 1 spot. So I would have to know the digit after the 1. And the digit after the 1 is a 5. So then that would make this a 2 here. Okay, that's 4 decimal places. So then my final answer for B would be 2.5712. And then for the one above that, oh man, 4 decimal places. What was that answer? Let me go back. 361. That would have been a 7 here. So then that would also went up. So that's going to be a negative 3.0642. So then my final answer then would be, negative 3.0642, comma, 2.5712. So there's the answer. Now, one more interesting thing about this problem is notice that when I did the cosine of 140 in my calculator, notice the quadrant. I'm in quadrant 2 here. So that tells me that my cosine will result in a negative answer, and that's kind of what we see here. So it's just kind of neat how that all kind of complements itself if we know those facts.